Hi guys. Okay, so I just wanted to jump on the bandwagon of showing some books that I have read. So, the bandwagon of books that people have read. Now, these are not all the books, but these are the physical books that I have. Um, I used to have a lot more books, but through like moving and just like organizing, I've some have disappeared. And then now I'm really into audiobooks as well. So I do have more reads on my Audible. And I will do a separate video on that. My doggy came in and I was going to pick him up for you guys to see him, but he left. Okay, so these have been just some books I've read from the summer to now. This one I think was during the summer, and it is You Can Trust Me by Emma Rowley, and I really enjoyed this book. One reason was because the chapters, it's such a thin book, and the chapters were like 5 pages in a chapter, and just like the font was a perfect size. I don't like small font. That's pretty much what I'm getting at. Small font for me, I lose interest. It like strains my eyes, so that's my excuse to no small fonts. But this was a good book. I enjoyed it. This was my first Emma Rowley book. Every day I kept saying, okay, I'm gonna pick up my book today because I want to finish reading it. So this was a fun book. Out of 5 stars, I give this, I would say, a 3. I would give this a 3. I read this book years ago, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. And not that long after, I bought Good Girl, Bad Blood. But it took me very long to finish it. I started this book 3 years ago. And over the summer, I restarted it and I finished it. And I realized I read more than half of the book. Why did I DNF it? Why? Who knows? But this was fun. It was okay. What happened? No. No, I can't tell you what happened. All I know is that it's very young adult because it is young adult. Now, what would I rate it as a series? I did not finish the series. There's, I believe, a third book, and I hear with every book it gets better. Because I recently finished this one. I want to say I gave it about, oh yes, now I remember. It was about Jamie Reynolds. I would give it like a 2.5. I want to be nice and say 3, but then not really. But I do like recommend this book. They were fun, and eventually I do want to read book 3. Am I in a rush? No. The way I wasn't in a rush to read the next book. But that's my problem with series books. I'm not a series reader. I'm really trying to get better with that. I'm really trying to read more series books. I never found a series book where I'm in a rush to finish, to read the next one and the next one, you know? So, yeah. Then I've read Five Total Strangers by Natalie D. Richards, and this was a fun book. Fun book. Again, I've never read other books from Holly Jackson or Rowley, Natalie D. Richards. This was a fun book. I did not expect the ending. I do want to read another book from this author. She seems to have good thrillers, and I like a good thriller book. There's one Was Lost, Gone Too Far, What You Hide, 6 months Later, My Secret to Tell. Oh, I was trying to show you, but and this was a good fun book. Out of 5, I would give it a 3. 3. I didn't expect the ending, and I like the suspense. I liked that, it was always like someone's I feel someone watching me. Is someone there? You know, it was just a good thriller book. I definitely recommend it. The ending was a real plot twist. I wasn't expecting the person that was after Myra to be that person. I'm so good at like book. I suck at book reviews because I want to talk about it, but I don't want to spoil it. I don't like books that spoil it for people. When I get books, I'm not even a back reader. I used to read the books and then I was like, oh, I don't like it. But if I do that, I feel like I know enough to DNF a book, and I don't want to. I want to go in with not knowing what the book is about, and mm, put it in my mind if I really want to DNF because not because of what it says in the back, or if I'm just really not feeling it. So It Starts With Us. I've actually read the whole series, and I have no idea what the hype was about. I'm gonna be honest. Um, it was an okay book. Out of 5 stars, out of a series, I'd give it a 3. It was an okay book. I like Atlas. Um, he was good. He was okay. But I didn't even watch the movie. I don't care. Um, this was an okay book, but I do want to read other books from Colleen Hoover. Um, I I see a lot of mixed reviews on her writing. But yeah, that's it. It was okay. It was okay. That's it. Now, this was a fun young adult book, and it really is young adult. It was nice that I think the most it had was like just a kiss. It was fun. This was a fun. I really wasn't expecting to enjoy it. It's called The Inheritance Game by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, and this really felt like I was reading a book. And playing a game at the same time. The chapters were nice and short. It was just, it was really, I really enjoyed this book, and I'm so kind of surprised that I did. Uh, Again, it's part of a series. I don't know because I enjoyed it so much. I don't want to read book 2 and then feel like it doesn't live up to the hype that I felt book 1 had. But this is a really really good time book. It's a book for a good time. um every day I wanted to read it more. And if you guys have read any of these books, please let me know what you think, or if there's any books within this genre, pattern. Recommend me some more books to read. But I really enjoyed The Inheritance Game. This was super, super fun. So these are the physical books that I have read within the past few months. Like I said, I have read more on Audible, and I will eventually do videos on that. If you would be so kind and like and share this video, really appreciated. But yeah, I definitely recommend these fun books, and I'll see you next time. Bye.